Welcome to the Project Exodus Court podcast. This is Paul. It's my good friend Andrew, and this piece of shit over here is named Joel. Episode 37 of the Project Exodus Court podcast. As you can see, I don't even know if this is live, honestly. As you can see, we're in a new room in the Project Exodus headquarters, if you will. We are moving some things around in the house, and this is going to be our new podcast studio. This is kind of a temporary setup for now. I think next week we might actually, put a book or something up behind us. I don't know what we're going to do.
Nice table over there.
Yeah, I've got so many tables now. And still eat at the couch. Like Charlotte was eating on the couch today. And yeah, that's weird. We got a lot of tables. But yeah, we got a new setup here. So we're trying to get used to a few things. Usually I'm behind the desk. These two knuckleheads are sitting on this side of the camera, but today you get to see me in front of the camera.
You can tell, I think that friends who are better friends are the ones that can, call each other pieces of shit. And then he's over there just giggling like a schoolgirl when you did, those are real friendships.
I think for men, like a good friendship with another man is more important than a relationship with like a female. You can't walk in and just call your girl a piece of shit. You can't have.
Well, she have to be really
like
cool.
that's the fondest memories I have in my life are up there like hanging with my boys.
Yeah.
Is that something to do with your specific relationships?
No,
relationship style with women, or
no? I just think that
I'm just putting you on blast.
He's just over analyzing it.
no. I mean, it's like
it's mine too. So I'm like,
if you really want to dive deep into it, I mean, statistically, like look at the history. I mean, who dies in trenches together? Like when you go to war, like the things that you like, that's what we are. We're out and we're at war every day with the world.
No, I totally agree. So like, and I do this as well. Like if I'm a single guy and my guy and one of my homies are talking to a girl or something, I won't even communicate with the woman, even if I think she's attractive or something, just because I know the relationship with the men around me are going to last possibly a lifetime.
Plus, them dudes be getting jealous quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't get me
That's the only thing that really ruins a male friendship is a woman.
Yeah, jealousy.
No offense.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I mean, for me, I'm just speaking for me personally. I know that Joel's fucking heartless, but, yeah, I want a meaningful relationship with a female, like that's, your best friends. You have all those things. But I mean, like,
what are you willing to do to get that?
I don't know. I at this point in life, I sent you guys this earlier today, like I'm lowering my expectation and raising my standards. You know what I mean? Like just enough of the bull crap, bullshit.
Yeah, if you have no expectations and you just clear cut with what you want, you just are honest about it up front as far as being in a relationship, and you just say, this is what I want, this is what I don't want.
Yeah, I just
have zero expectations. You have no chance of really kind of getting hurt because
I mean, thinking about what like you want is like, I mean, that's difficult, but like I just want peace and respect, And when I say respect, I don't mean like submission and all that. I just mean like people that, talk to you respectfully, treat you respectfully, are not just making stupid decisions that are extremely selfish.
Yeah.
But yeah. What do you want, Joel?
No,
someone to mop the floors.
No, I don't want a maid, man.
Yeah, you want someone to cook.
I got a clean place. I cook myself dinner.
Get you a woman you want.
What kind of stuff would you cook last night?
Last night I had some Latin food from Bravo. First time going up in there.
Okay, well, what do you cook? Last time you cooked, what did you make?
I made some burgers.
Nice.
Oh, nice. What kind of burgers did you make? Vegan, plant-based?
Two big beef burgers with some Montreal steak seasoning, some slices of cheddar on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bunless burgers, or do you have buns?
Yeah. No, I don't.
You just get like the old like.
I double stack them on a plate. Just.
Okay.
So is that like your one meal of the day? Because your diet's weird. Like I don't know how he does it.
What do you mean? I mean, I'm hitting probably 150 grams of protein a day. I mean, I just kind of focus on that. I do a lot of.
He texted me the other day and he was like, "Oh yeah, I went over to Taco Bell to see Lauren." And I was like, "You don't eat Taco Bell?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, 5-layer beef burrito."
First off, I was up at like 12:30 at night, and I didn't know Lauren even. I forgot she even worked at Taco Bell, and I just happened to go through.
So you got caught.
Huh?
Did you get caught?
What? Yeah, I just rolled through there and I was like, oh man, I know her. And then I was like, oh, she just seems like a normal person. So grabbed my beefy 5-layer and
Yeah.
took the
Last night I made I grilled up some ribeye steaks, sliced them up, and then put them on some tacos with some fresh made pico de gallo and guacamole.
Yeah.
Fire.
that's
It took 20 minutes to make the guacamole, the
Yeah.
pico, and grill the steaks.
Yeah, me and my mom took her to Tsunami last
Yeah.
night.
Where's that one at?
It's downtown.
right next to the
Oh, yeah,
library.
yeah, yeah.
Me and you've been there. We've
Yeah.
been at least.
See your
Yeah, it's very dirty in there.
what?
Yeah, it's
Tsunami?
Dude, and the air
Really?
conditioning, the AC doesn't work.
Across from the library?
Seats are all
Yes.
cracked.
So it's
Oh
like
man,
such
you can see half our clients hanging out there right
No.
now.
The food was really good. The food was really
yeah,
good.
I had me and my mom both had a couple. I had 2 rolls. She had a roll. I don't remember what else we got.
I think
It
we
was really
tried
good.
every appetizer on the menu that
Yeah.
night. And
Yeah.
had like
It's a really good place. Big shout out to Tsunami. They have great sushi.
Yeah.
Tonight I had I've got a crock pot in there with like a couple chicken breasts in it with some Italian seasoning.
Nice.
Just got some cool chicken. I also had a New York strip today.
When was the last time we all had dinner together? Like a home cooked meal.
Home cooked?
Yeah.
Never.
What about that holiday?
Hear that, ladies? We're over here hoping someone would come cook us a meal.
Three of us? That we need 3 of you.
Yeah, I am a great cook. I'm a chef. Andrew's a really good cook.
Actually, you have cooked me some meals before.
We had that one dinner with all of us, the Christmas dinner. Is that what it was? Or
Yep.
New Year's or something with Angela and Anthony and a bunch of us.
Who else was here? It was
I
a
don't remember.
house full of people.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah, it's we need to do something like that. We need to do something like that for like the Project Exodus team. So we need to schedule something.
Yeah. Where's a good place
To do what?
to have like our?
Salvation.
I mean, like
We got the most seating here. I would say I would cook. I'll cook and do everything, but my house is tiny.
So at the show folks place, I went there that we're going to advertise in the magazine.
What are we going to say in our advertising?
They have. Hold on, they have so Nino there that I've been. He's been going to meetings at Restore and whatever. I think you guys met him. So they have a full kitchen there and everything.
Yeah.
Pool tables, stage, everything. He said we could work with them and have a spot
Okay.
to have meetings or do whatever.
Well, I mean, it's only time.
But yeah, what are we gonna put on our advertisement?
I don't know. I was thinking about doing like just a pretty blanket ad. You seem to have a very intriguing idea of the shock factor of
I just
tired
think
of being a piece of shit.
yeah.
let's just like explain a little bit more. So we're gonna run an ad, or we're gonna.
So we got a full page ad that's going to be in the circus. That'll be at the Robarts Arena in October. We'll have a full page ad in their magazine that they hand out to everyone that comes in there.
Right.
So there'd probably be thousands of people over the like 3 days or whatever they're at. And I thought it'd be also a good place to maybe buy some of the people tickets that want to.
In the houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do something like that. Do a group and kind of make an event. And it's in October. And just kind of, but I kind of wanted either more personal, maybe advertisement or something kind of that shocks, something comedy, something that hits a little harder that just no one's
for Project Exodus.
And- yeah. And I do this because, like no one else has the opportunity to even do this really necessarily. Like, I think we should take full advantage of opportunities to just.
We have a home show there with my job in October.
There you go.
At Robarts. We should set up a booth. And as they walk by, like, hey, is your son a piece of shit?
Yes, exactly.
You loser?
Yeah. I mean, you can tell by just looking at it.
When's the last time you seen your homeless child? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's something to definitely think about. This is a cool opportunity to put some decent marketing out. But I like your idea because it's like when you're flipping through there, it's like
it's almost like we're marketing for the marketing. Like it's almost like,
yeah,
I don't know what kind of clientele is actually going to see it in the magazine, but us talking about it
Where
on the
does that take
podcast,
them?
us talking about it.
So do we put like a QR code that takes them to our website or a YouTube video that explains who we are, what we do? Maybe it takes them to a video of a testimony or something, like a short little TikTok, 30
Like
seconds.
a little like homemade reel with shots from the
We should
meeting.
ask Flip. We should get Flip in on that.
Feel like you're not enough? Scam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Smoke
something-
crack,
Smoke crack. Family won't let you in the house.
living in a, but you're at the circus.
Yeah, borrowed money off of everybody. You know.
You made it to the circus.
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't know. Something to definitely brainstorm. Maybe ask our.
And also, I think people helping out, dropping off all the coupons and stuff to all the restaurants in town and everything. I think they need help advertising. So they kind of asked about that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be cool. We also have the Sarasota Fights Fentanyl Walk September 1st. Just got the pretty much the flyer done for that. Got to start doing banners and
Was that Saturday or Sunday? I forget what.
it's a Monday. It's Labor Day. Oddly enough, it's Labor Day. So get ready, and it's from 9 to 2. I think Josh and them still want to come cut hair.
They still going to do the same spot. You're going to ask Zeus.
You can, yeah. I mean,
He probably would do it.
How is he doing? I saw him the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't.
I mean, I haven't been asked him about how his recovery was going lately, honestly, but he looks good. He doesn't look like he seems to be happier back in the barbershop area, kind of that style, because he was at a salon before, so he's doing good, I think.
Nice.
Shout out Zeus. Zeus the barber.
Yeah, shout out to Josh Slater from APX Barbershop down off of Main Street.
And Zeus over at 5150 on University in Lockwood Ridge.
Yeah. Both those guys came out last year and volunteered, gave out free haircuts for hours at the Sarasota Fights Fentanyl Walk. And, it's it's a cool event. Like, it's definitely, Joel said this last year, it's definitely the biggest recovery event in Sarasota. I mean, there was 700-800 people, I would imagine.
I don't even know what even
Comes close to that.
rivals that even around the area.
I don't know. I mean,
Hopefully no one comes out and gives away a bunch of sweaters.
We should also think of like better, maybe fans or like AC, like outdoor. Like I just wanted a more comfortable
I
environment.
wonder why you're
for
broke.
what?
You wonder why you're broke, man. Chill out. Let me sweat it out, dog.
Dude. Oh, here,
It was hot, man. It was really hot.
yeah, it was pretty rough. But, it is what it is.
I got to
It's better than jail.
Yeah.
It's better being homeless in the woods, Joel. God.
Jill has AC though.
You can just
Yeah.
park your car out there and just sit in it.
Yeah, I was thinking of where I'd rather be, or, like what places I'd prefer jail over earlier today.
So I had a unique.
Would you
experience
rather?
today.
Would you rather
Live homeless in the woods.
live homeless in the woods or be in jail?
Because the Wawa was right there in Kissimmee, I would pick the woods, I guess.
No, I definitely pick the woods. What are you talking? The only let's back up. So,
Dude, the mosquitoes and sleeping or trying to sleep.
what are
at
you
90.
like? So you have to consider like what?
Am I coming on and off drugs?
Yeah, am I sitting in jail going through detox, eating crap food, or am I in the woods
I'm not eating at all.
overdosing every day? Like, it doesn't. None of it sounds appealing. However,
You like that? You like those naps you may never wake up? You know what I mean?
I'll tell you something weird.
You don't do like anything cool like right before you kind of feel yourself nodding out. You're like, should I think of one last thought before
So there was one time in particular, like I always knew when I was overdosing. And so there was like this weird feeling that my lips would tingle, like they were going to sleep. And the one like iconic time that I remember pretty much everything for leading up to it, and then the moment I woke up, because other times it's very cloudy.
Mhm.
But Becca was in the truck with me. And like she kind of warned me beforehand. She's like, I think you're doing too much. I'm like, oh, whatever. And all of a sudden I go, uh-oh, this ain't good. Because I felt my lips tingling and I was out. And I just remember Becca going, what? And the next thing I knew, I woke up and she's like screaming bloody murder. EMTs are there. It was it had to be crazy traumatic for her. But no, I didn't really say anything cool on the way out. It was just like, oh, this ain't good.
I don't know. Knowing Becca, like if she was warning me not to take, I took too much. I think I would already went for the Narcan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it didn't exist. It was provided for a very long trek.
did you guys even have like Narcan out there or anything?
Yeah,
that
but it
kind
was
of-
like it was like someone in the camp had it. You know what I mean? Like you had to go find it. Like some guy's dying over here. You got to go on a scavenger hunt mid chest compressions.
Right.
And, like,
Start searching your bags and
yeah, there was always a few people out there that you just knew that had it, like that when they would bring it out to the woods. Other people would like trade it for drugs or something, you know, like it's expensive. Have you ever seen that in like the stores? It's like $60, I think.
and I guess there must be money to be made off eBay. I remember we had a guy, you know, over a year and a half ago in the recovery homes OD. I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I ran into the kitchen to grab we had all these Narcan boxes stacked up and all of them were empty. The guy had been selling them, secretly taking them out of the
The
package.
guy that was overdosed?
No, it was just another guy. Had been selling them on eBay. So I had to friggin' fly down to.
What was he getting for them?
I don't know. I didn't ask him, but
I've been hard up on cash lately. I've got a few. So yeah, so that's kind of a weird one, but yeah, so let's see what happens there. Andrew did a good job Wednesday night.
he did. The crowd, though, I thought was not. I thought he was great right off the bat. Comical, kind of sexually provocative.
Really?
What? You got that from that?
From the picture.
Keep going.
Yeah. And the crowd there was nothing out of them. Their energy was low. There wasn't much.
Well, we forced them to go.
Well, I don't know what was. No, I mean, like
I said boof, and then I got some laughs. So.
Yeah,
it was a rough crowd, but you deserved better reaction.
This isn't a knock on Andrew, but it's like I guess sitting in the back listening to him, like for me, I was laughing at everything, whether it was funny or not, just because I'm a good friend.
No, it was good. Man.
Yeah, but
couple crack jokes. I mean, that's what always gets me.
I think the humor in a lot of what Andrew says is people don't know if it's meant to be funny because we're talking about drug addiction, right? Like
relapse was a pretty heavy hit. That's what I was thinking. Maybe it was just talking about relapse kind of froze everybody up.
What I was most excited about was to hear what you had to say, Tyler, just coming back, because he seems like a completely different person.
Oh, she's different.
From a year ago when I picked him up from detox and he bolted. And then from what I know about Don and what he's dealt with in recovery,
right.
I didn't know much about his relapse experience, but he's, suffered 2 strokes. He's had a daughter commit suicide.
Yeah.
He's was diagnosed with, stage 4 bone cancer, and he stayed sober the whole time. So I just was more.
I like you bringing that up too. It was like just to shut up every thought out there.
Some people have, I don't know if people have reservations, but I feel like, I don't know if that's what takes people back out when they relapse. I don't feel like I had any, but it's like what you never really know when something really painful like losing a child or something is going to do to you in sobriety, and if you're going to be able to stay sober through it. But seeing and hearing that stuff from guys go through that kind of stuff and stay sober is it's inspiring.
Yeah, it's one of the fun experiences I had was 2 of them. You're opening line about how that you work with this guy that's like 20 years old, and he looks over at you and goes, "So you were a crackhead?" And you were like, "Yeah." He's like, "But you don't look like a crackhead. Like you got all your teeth. You have nice teeth." And you're like, "Yeah, thanks."
Well, that's what I thought twice about to saying that because I didn't want to be insensitive to anybody that
too many people in the crowd.
But that's what he said.
That's why nobody laughed.
Oh, okay.
He said, "But you have all your teeth." And I knew that wasn't.
And then, everybody in the crowd missing.
All the people that would have laughed for every other joke. That was
I fucked him up. I fucked it up.
The next line so there was a part so just to give like some backstory. Andrew came over a couple days, like I think Monday night.
You should have ended with that. I forgot about that, man.
I don't know.
He came over on Monday night, and we kind of like just went over like some like I don't know. I don't want to say I coached him. I was trying to just give him some advice, like. With my overall thing, I told him, I was like, just be Andrew, right? You don't just go up there, have fun, like you're talking to us. And we started looking at the slides, and there's this one slide where there's this wrecked car. And for anybody watching this that didn't hear, the wrecked car was the mother of his children's car. He wrecked it like 3-4 years ago, whatever. And she ended up suing him and taking him to Judge Judy. And I tell him on Monday, and I was like, make sure you bring up Judge Judy. He's like, you think I should? I'm like, absolutely. Yeah. Like, and me and Nicole and Angela, we're all sitting back at like the content table, and I see you get to that slide, and I can just tell, like, within the first,
he wasn't going to go for it.
He just forgot about it. Like, he blanked. He was like, he was on He was in his stride. Thank goodness he was using his phone for notes because I look at Nicole
What,
and
you
go,
text him?
I said, text in the words Judge Judy. And he's up on stage and he's looking out at the crowd and all of a sudden you hear him. You can just tell he's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like mom was getting ready to make him do something.
And then he goes,
embarrassing. I didn't want anybody to know about it. But I didn't want to have to pay any money out if I lost his case. So they kind of convinced me into it. So and my family was like, yeah, you should do it.
So we have
out of all the things you've put them through, they at least need to see you on TV.
Can I? She was the star of that episode.
Yeah.
But what's really funny is like in the Discord.
Tell everyone which episode. Season 2?
Judy's Justice, season 2, episode 110.
10, something like that, yeah. But it was
it's a co-parenting strike.
They were in the Discord like sharing a link to the episode. Like,
were they really?
Yeah, they were like, oh my goodness, all that. I imagine that got like, another, a couple thousand streams. I came home and watched that episode that night. I had forgot how great it was. Oh my goodness, it was hilarious. I mean,
I got like 2 hours of sleep on the plane, and then
did they put makeup on you by chance?
I think they did a little.
He looks so much younger. I don't know if it's because his face was shaved,
and I was like sunburnt. I was tan.
He looked like he'd been up
just off some benders or what? Where were you at?
I was like 6 to 8 months clean and just.
Has it been that long ago?
Yeah.
Just check. Oh my goodness! Look at this.
Where's that at?
Scoops and Sprinkles. Is it outside?
Dang. Clark?
Yeah, getting there some ice cream, having a time of her life.
Scoops and Sprinkles was over at Bay Vista down here.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know where she went to get ice cream, but
he recognizes those sprinkles. So.
Yeah, so
I just think relapse it's always a relevant topic. I guess maybe there's different ways you can approach it, but
my only fear with that topic in the setting that we have is that you have to be careful with the people in the houses, because I don't personally want them to think like, oh, it's okay to relapse, and I'm not saying that's not what you were saying at all. But that topic, that's what intimidates me about it, is because, like.
Well, isn't that just, isn't that just still using, just taking a break from using at some point? I mean, my last relapse was the best thing that ever happened to my recovery today.
Me too.
So
I met it because of what's happened in my life. Like a lot of good things came out of that. Thank God I'm still alive to talk about it. But I knew that we had some people go out over the 4th of July, and one of the women had just come back in the house. And I kind of wanted it to be inspiring to say, like, because I know how like depressing and how bad it feels coming back. And sometimes it's hard to even make it past that first couple of weeks without going back out. It was for me. So I just wanted people to know that like it happened and you don't have to be ashamed about it.
Yeah, you actually went way into recovery because you were sober for a couple of years, way into like Monday Night Men's recovery and stuff. So you coming back after relapse, like I would have probably felt the same. Like
it's terrible,
like
especially when I was relapsing. It was bad. It sucked bad. So I just wanted to try and lift some spirits. I think, and I wanted to get Tyler up there and some of these guys that are coming back.
Tyler did a good job.
Yeah, he really
Very
did.
good job.
I talked to him after that. I'm like, dude, you look more miserable than me up there, man. He's like, I know. I don't know why I did.
Of course, Joel would say some type of insulting shit to someone that got up and did something brave and courageous.
Oh, yeah. I knocked on his door. I'm like, you in there, you loser?
I just rewatched the whole thing. Oh, my goodness, dude. Don't ever do that again. Yeah, Tyler, you did an amazing job. Loser. Joel did good. I mean, Joel's stage presence has gotten to a point where, like,
unmatched.
It's unmatched. Like, he don't need notes. He doesn't need he just talks.
And I know I got a little bit more. I'm almost comfortable up there.
What do you think that comes from? From just repetition, or is that
just it's a little bit of nightclub, like it's
yeah.
But
I like that you can ask Joel a question and he will actually like it almost seemingly like without much thought, he'll give you very thoughtful answers.
And it's like you don't even think about it. It's like no, he's doing good. It's a double pirouettes he's doing on Saturday night.
When you guys are like, I don't believe things about myself, and then when you're like, you're a good listener, and I'm like, a good listener.
Yeah, he is a good listener. I just made that shit up. I don't even.
I believed it.
No,
it's good.
He was a good listener.
You're telling him he's a good listener. I'm the whole time like, Andrew.
Yeah. You're not Andrew. Oh
You
man.
guys should shit on me for
Celebrate,
being
dude.
late last week. I made sure I wasn't late today.
You know what's weird?
Yeah, you listen.
Like I think
Hold on.
I think we were talking a little bit about Project Exodus and the goods, the bads, the stressful things. It's like this thing is much of a train wreck as it's been recently. It's like I feel like it's brought so many more of us together. Like the three of us started, and we're friends, but it's like we're now friends on a completely different level. And I feel like I have that same connection that's developing with Nolan, Angela, Greg. Like the unity behind Project Exodus and the internal function of it to me is just mind blowing each day. Like I'm talking about giving house keys to people just so they can come in and use the printer, right?
Yeah.
Not John though. Not John.
Yeah,
Wouldn't do that.
Chunky Stunt John.
The circle is slowly getting bigger. Like your circle is usually small. People you trust and really like confide in. It feels like it's expanding.
Yeah.
And like more good people are kind of like getting in the mix.
Yeah, I forget sometimes about how many people.
Speaking of relapse, it's hard to even go relapse. I'd have to turn off my phone. How many people have come over to? I have like guys come over to my condo.
You tell them.
Yeah, you think
If Joe relapses, like, because like we get calls, it's like, man, Joel borrowed $20 from me today and asked me to pay my rent a week early, and
he was asking for rent on Monday.
Joel owes everybody $20 in the house.
We were joking
Rent
about
just
that.
secretly went up. I don't even tell
All
you
of a
guys.
sudden, he's riding a bike again. He's like, "Where's your car?"
Joel had been like working like crazy. He'd text me on a Saturday. He's like, I need a whole day just to sleep. And then Sunday morning, I go to church. He like calls me and asks me if I need furniture, and then just vanishes for the entire day. And like I see Andrew later, and I'm like, "You talked to Joel?" He's like, "No." And that's when we were like, "You think he relapsed?" Then he went back out. No, he was just taking a nap. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I agree. Like it's like you couldn't relapse now. Even if you did, it's like
Could be just running from everybody.
because you had so many people.
I even have like so many people. Like even Nolan, I left my condo open for him so he could run and grab money for something he had to buy. I mean, like I just forget.
You don't leave the door open for me. Money. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, you just did a whole presentation on relapse, so I don't know.
It'd be bad. I'll fuck you guys over so fast.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah,
You could have seen it.
it'd be worse if you relapse than me.
Oh, so another funny thing happened today. So I called Joel, and my mom's in the car,
Andrew's collecting rent
and
Wednesday.
we had to we had like this financial thing I had to do. I had used some money to buy an Uber for a guy, and I used my own card. And I'm like calling Joel, like, "Hey, how do you want to do this?" He's like, "Just transfer it, but from now on, use the Amex and do this." And my mom's like sarcastically, like, "Yeah, you chew him out." And like, I'm like, "That's just Joel." Well, we get to Sam's Club, and Andrew's buying cups and what else?
Lids.
Cups and lids for the meeting on Wednesday night. And long story short, he goes outside. I mean, the buggy's barely outside the door, and I look, and he's like squatted down on the ground, receipt laid on the concrete, taking a picture to send it to Joel because of.
I'm not going to forget again.
Yeah, because he's forgotten in the past.
I've done it twice with both the restaurants, and I won't do it again.
Yeah, so like
We've been so good at, even if we have Andrew forget every time, like we've been so good on point with all our documentation and stuff. Like for a bunch of ex-junkie alcoholics, like who we
got it together.
surprising.
Except for me.
Yeah.
So
really?
I don't know. There's a lot of action over there.
So when Don was sharing, he talked about like the book talks about it. Basically, what I want to say is like two things you can kind of get where you can get kind of crazy and lost when you're trying to do this recovery thing is the morbid reflection, being stuck in the past and with all the things you've done and being ashamed and guilty about that stuff. And then the other thing is being afraid of what's going to happen in the future, whether it be bad things or just fear of the unknown. But right before the meeting, I was talking to Greg and we were talking kind of about that. And I said, I kind of like to have, I always like to look back every once in a while. He said, it's like, like looking in the rearview mirror. So I
Of like where you been or like
like we talk about it. Like 3 years ago, I was in Polk County Jail, and then today I'm sitting in my house.
Yeah,
You know?
it hit me on stage when I was just like, whoa. Like when I was thinking, I was sitting over there and you were talking and I was like, oh man, I was your last relapse. I was your roommate for like a day or something.
Yeah. So it's good to just kind of like just pop your head in the rearview mirror and just look back to see where you came from, you know?
Yeah.
Are you gonna steal our shit?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would take.
It's almost
first.
4 years from, well, so what, September? No, it's been 4. So I've actually known Andrew over 4 years now. That was how I met him. Hey, you gonna steal our
You
shit?
ever think about this? Does it ever? How often do you think about?
Me too.
How often do you think that you ask yourself? And is there a possibility or a chance that you could stop going to meetings, stop living in this town, move away, and you're just fine?
Yeah. How often? I don't know. Once a week. Yeah. Once, twice a week.
What?
So, like, I mean, this happens with me. Sometimes I question, like,
Recovery.
not the good or bad above it. It's like, could I survive and not use and drink and without the unity and the community of the recovery community, like going to meetings, having a sponsor, having sponsees, the service work.
I don't really get too deep in thoughts like that because I don't.
Lives
I don't
just
know.
for today.
I don't get too deep.
I know
mean,
what they say can happen, and I know like I just wouldn't want to move away and not be me to have this. You know what I mean? So I don't even know what my life.
Would you
would be
abscond?
like.
But you're a pretty social person. Like both you guys are. Like you guys rely on social.
Not anymore. Not as much as you might think.
No.
I like to just go. I would rather just go home and just like chill and be alone. Which
The last-
before I
You
used
guys are
to, I
acting
used
like
to
me.
dread it. I
Nah,
used to
I-
dread being alone.
Watch like roles reverse here. I end up being like the social person,
Yeah,
comfortable on stages,
Yeah.
always japping.
Even the way you said that, like you were just projecting your own issues. Like both of you are real social, and this, like, man, I don't like that's not a difficult thing for me. It's like,
Yeah.
I could live without it. It's just part of who I am. Where like for you, it's
No,
it's
you called me over here the other day just to freaking hang out
Well,
and talk for 30 minutes.
there's definitely some circumstances at play, but I mean that's
I'm
kind
trying
of the,
to be alone.
but that's kind of
weird. It's
the
like he called, hey Andrew, you want to come over?
yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
Why?
then I guess so. Yeah, what kind of?
That's the beauty of recovery is like I now have the confidence just to call someone and ask them to come chill with me. But yeah, I mean that's what I do. Like it's like whenever things are really tough and
have
I'm
to do
going
that.
through stuff, like I don't really think of drinking or using, but I do recognize that I need to get out of my head and I need to really just like talk to other people, have someone around.
Distractions, maybe some
Yeah.
talk.
But thanks for being a good friend, Joel. You did show up. You did text me and tell me you didn't have time to find shit.
Yeah,
But
like
supposed to
this
be doing laundry or
freaking
something.
pussy, man. And then I just fly over here real quick.
You okay? Okay.
Yeah,
Andrew
right.
I think you showed up that same night, like helping take some stuff out. Was it Thursday night?
But I don't know.
No, I mean it's probably the thing that I've always probably been missing in life, but just like the uncomfortability of it, like
Yeah.
Not so
So
uncomfortable anymore, huh?
it's getting there. I mean, like if I had to move away today, would I regress and move to some new city and kind of, like be kind of more isolated? Possibly.
No,
Like
you
I've still got a lot of work to
You
do in that
So
area.
let's take the moving aspect out of it.
What, just stop doing recovery?
Yeah. Become a recluse.
Well, I mean that's
I'm not
basically,
saying you
but
want
that
to.
is my recovery.
Yeah.
Is forcing me to be social. Like even when we hang out, like even like when I hang out with people outside of recovery, that is still my recovery.
And just to be clear,
Like going
this
out
is-
to, going out and socializing, not drinking, not using, and hanging out with other people.
I don't think that would work
That's-
for everybody, though.
I don't think I
But
don't,
that's like that's like I don't know what the
you-
issue that
you got it
people
figured out.
No, like I don't know what the issue of like we all use and drink for whatever for a specific reason. Mine has always been more socially related.
I think for some
If that
people,
makes sense.
it's a people, places, and things thing type of situation where if you used to hang out and get messed up in bars and that was your thing, like then they probably don't want to hang out in bars anymore because that's just going to relate back to,
Yeah, I wouldn't just go to the bar for some hangout. Like, so the scenery isn't what like hits me. It's the socializing with the people.
Yeah, I think that's
If
what's
that
really
makes
cool is
sense.
because you throw yourself in the damn pit of pit of
Why would-
lions. Like you
do
put
you-
yourself in that position
and-
where why you used to drink was so you could be more social,
You ever
Yeah.
and you
you-
throw yourself in that environment,
Yeah,
and
I'm
just
going
to see if you can't drink.
straight for the solution. Like,
would you ever
like,
go to do that in a situation where it's not a nightclub or a bar and it's late at night, like it would be some type of like a salsa like group class or
Yeah.
something like that, where you're actually
Yeah, anything like that makes me uncomfortable. That's what I try to do,
okay?
and I won't just do it alone. So,
What are
like,
some more things that make you
You
uncomfortable?
ever line dance?
I have a few times. This is, dude,
what?
sign me up.
Yeah, sign
Like,
us up.
like,
All
put
right.
me instigate change in my life, man, because I won't do it alone.
Well, that's kind of
fun.
where I wanted to lean into that. Is because like right now it's like my fun hobby activities is recovery, right? Like it's recovery stuff. It's meetings. It's t-shirts. It's this.
But mine is too. Just it's not looking at like that is recovery. Like when I go out tonight, that's recovery because I'm most antisocial, anxiety induced.
I don't want to look at it like it's
But-
recovery.
But like
I want to look at it like I like recovery. Like I have a job. I have
What-
a
what-
recovery.
Yeah, but you're calling recovery something else. Like recovery for me is intentional living the best quality of life I can have.
Right.
It's not staying away from a drink or a drug. I can't use those anymore. Like I can't. I wish I could. I can't use alcohol or drugs.
I agree with you.
The consequences are gonna kill me, man.
So
Like what are you talking about?
I said this to a guy that sponsored me. I said, I'm not doing 90 meetings in 90 days again, dude. I'm not going to all these meetings you tell me to go to. I'm going to go to the ones that I get something out of. And that's, we've said how we prefer you go to quality meetings, even if it's only 3 or 4 a week, than just do all of these meetings to do meetings. You know, this is something you need to do. But I didn't get sober just to spend my entire life in a 12-step meeting.
Right.
I want to be able to live my life, go on vacation, go to Busch Gardens, go dancing and do things in life without having to be high or drunk to do it.
Right.
I feel like that's what my recovery is missing. Is like
More life stuff that's outside
yeah,
of
like
just
just
the
having
recovery realm.
fun, like doing something.
But those in-depth conversations, like I'll have them every day with people that aren't in the recovery rooms. They'll ask me about something, and I can just peel off the layers of why I do things and what I saw it, and you know what I mean. Like I just the depths of
That's
my
your
conversation
superpower, dude.
is
That's why you got that little Colombian, you know, you just sexy. It's so touching
That's
your
just-
emotions.
no. I mean, it's just but it's anybody out there. Like it's new conversations, new. There's quality. There's new ownership in the way I feel and why I do things. There's more insight.
I think
And I'm not scared to just show everyone like how vulnerable I am.
I think it's cool to talk about that kind of stuff with people who aren't alcoholic, who don't understand, and to be able to convey like what recovery is and why you don't drink. I think people find it interesting to see somebody who's gone through like struggle and heartbreak and all the stuff that addiction brings and alcoholism brings.
Well, it was a struggle. I mean, you got to remember, it was a struggle before I introduced alcohol and drugs into it. Like it was a struggle just in feeling comfortable in my own skin. So it's like I still have to go to just because drugs and alcohol aren't the problem. I got rid of those. Now we have to go actually work on the solution for my real problem. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Give it to us, Paul. Give it to us. Tell
What?
us something. You got something.
Mm.
What are you thinking?
I was just thinking about the new guys that come in the house today.
Oh, so this is like the craziest feeling. I got goosebumps when we left you with the phone, and you were like, just use the Amex. I was going to pay for it, so I guess essentially all three of us are paying for it, which is fine.
Yeah, we're all going to pay for it.
No, either way, we're all paying. But like that, and I got him now. Just thinking about it. So I'm taking this guy to Walmart because all he has is the clothes on his back. So he said get some shorts, some shirts, socks on, all the stuff, hygiene stuff. Like 5 years ago, he did that for me.
Yeah.
Same guy. And then here I am, and he's fresh out of detox, and I'm doing the same thing that this guy did for me 5 years ago. And it was just like, I have goosebumps just talking about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, he used to come pick up guys from Hidden Force and take them to work with them, and like I think he was sponsoring guys and stuff or something for
I
a
got to
while. Like,
use my Goku analogy today. Are you familiar with a gentleman by the name of Goku
Kakarot.
Kakarot? You ever watched anime, Joel?
No.
Yeah, what a loser.
I mean, go for it.
So
I'm open minded.
and I always try to use this for people that are like that are
We'll get
like,
him. Put on the cell fight. We'll get him.
that are at that detox level, right? They're at the first couple of days, and they they don't know whether to commit or not commit. And so I don't always use anime, but it's my preferred method. But I try to use like the idea of superheroes. And you can use Batman, Superman, any like movie or comic book or, superhero arc. There's usually like this moment where the superhero has defeated this huge villain, but in the process of this fight is injured and is on life support or in the hospital or in the Dragon Ball Z realm. They're in this recovery chamber. And there's this timeline where Goku is recovering in this chamber. And while he's in there recovering, this new big bad villain, Frieza, shows up. And all of his friends are trying to just buy him time to get better and get better. But like every episode ends with, will Goku get out of the recovery chamber? And what will happen? It's just this suspense. So I explained to people earlier in recovery, I'm like, do you remember this? Do you know this? And like, yeah. I'm like, that's what this is. Somebody out there is waiting on you to get your shit together. And you may not have that person, but if you don't, it's me. I'm waiting on you to get your shit together and get better so you can help us help other people suffering. And
our addiction is Frieza.
Yeah.
Always wins.
Yeah. Or Lex Luthor.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like the villain in this is addiction, homelessness, fentanyl, heroin, meth. Like there are people out there that just don't know how to recover. They need someone to guide them. And I remember when I lived in the woods, there would be these pastors and church people that would come out and hand out food. And they would always try to convince us to get sober. But standing in the shoes of an addict, I knew that this guy had no idea. And so it gave me this like sense of self-pity of like, oh, he doesn't know what I'm going through. However, when I walked out of the woods of Kissimmee and I seen the people that were suffering and I used to live with them and they knew I wasn't a cop and they knew that they had seen me at my lowest, they were able to just talk and open up and be like, oh, okay, I can talk to this guy. I used to get high with him, he used to come and steal stuff out of my camp. And, that's what I mean is like the people that are coming into this program, like they have that group of people that are still suffering. And those people are waiting on them to get their shit together so they can come back and help the next guy and the next girl and the next person get their life together.
All we can do is keep working on ourselves. And then if the moment ever arises, we have that unique ability to help those who are like us. And that's just
the hamburger analogy.
You have the best ones. I don't ever remember them all.
I don't know where you come from.
How do you guys feel about detox anywhere you go? Because apparently I was told today that like fentanyl is like rampant in detox. Everybody's on fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they just push Suboxone or Sub-E whatever. So they push that stuff on people that are like, do you think that that's something that's good?
Yeah, because they're doing it with, I think, alcohol as well. Unless people have been lying to me about.
No, they have. I had a guy he was on ketamine. They were giving him Suboxone for ketamine. There was another person that was in there for, I want to say it was like, I don't know if it was meth. I want to say it was something else, like Adderall or some crazy thing that they were giving them Suboxone for, which.
So, yeah, if you're like a chronic overdoser, then I guess, yes, because it'd probably save your life if you use again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But outside of that,
it's not even the same high.
It's
like, you know what I mean? Like, I've taken Suboxone, I've taken methadone. Like, I understand it was,
but it's to prevent you.
It's to prevent you from having the withdrawal symptoms from the detox process. It doesn't stop. It doesn't like keep you from eventually having them because once you stop the Suboxone, you have them anyway. The real hard truth with this is if anybody's listening to this and they are thinking about getting clean and they want to use Suboxone or one of those substances, just know it's just another handcuff. It is another addictive property that if you want to be strictly clean and on zero substance, that is not an option. It is just another hang up. When I was on methadone, I used to have to go to the methadone clinic every morning at 5 a.m. They would give it to me. You have to drink it right in front of them. And that was supposed to last you 24 hours. Well, let me tell you something. It was $30. You know what was cheaper? A bag of heroin. Like I could get 3 times the heroin. So when you go to these detoxes and they prescribe you these things or they treat you with these things, and even if they were to give you like a 30-day supply, when you get out of there and that runs out, and you have to go back to the doctor and get another prescription and pay to have it filled, it's just easier to go get the dope. It's from a financial, logistical perspective. Like, I don't see, I know that some people make it work and eventually taper off and maybe have mild symptoms, whatever. I'm not a medical professional, but I am a recovering addict who has tried it. And for me, the only thing that worked for me was going through actual detox.
I wish that they would do that, because this guy was telling me, I don't know if it was this time or another, I think it was another time. They were saying right before he was discharged, they were like, you need to go to this Monday meeting, this Wednesday night, this meeting. He's like, what? He's like, I'm not going to those. I have a home group. I have a sponsor. I well, if you don't go to the Wednesday night meeting, you're not going to get your Suboxone. We're not going to give you Suboxone. It's like, and he's like, huh? Like,
Who said that?
The guy I picked up today.
No, I mean the
person
detox place?
detox. Yeah, it was like they weren't even. It seemed like
Was it what kind of meeting though? Like a meeting to see a counselor? Or?
something with them so that he could get Suboxone, but they didn't even ask him if he wanted the Suboxone. They were just like, because you do fentanyl, you're going to go to these 3 meetings. And he's like, I don't need to go to those. I already have recovery meetings I go to. And they're like, well, you're not going to get Suboxone if you don't come to these meetings.
Well, the people that are making these decisions that allow these things to happen are not recovering addicts. They have no clue. Like, we had a guy at the court program one time. We're answering questions, and he raised his hand. It's like, hey, I'm on the MAT program. Can I get into your houses? We're like, we don't allow those things in there. I'm like, and I just stopped. I'm like, what are you on the mats? What are you on Suboxone for? He's like, I got ADHD. So give the man an opiate addiction? Like, I don't understand that. Like,
but he'd been in jail 9 months, I think, and he was on nothing. So he was going to get out of being completely clean to go and get on this.
But when they hand you this stuff, they don't come to you and say, hey, we've got this medication for you that's going to cause you to have, an addiction. You're going to now be addicted to a different substance that has the same exact side effects when you detox as heroin or fentanyl or whatever. The meth addict has no clue what that is. He doesn't understand what chaos he's about to take on in his life. And the guy that's only ever drank has no clue what he's signing up for. All he knows is that he's been in jail for 9 months. A medical professional is suggesting this thing to him. And it's, I kind of understand it. It's like, you're in jail. I'm just do what they tell me to do. Or I'm at the doctor. I should be able to trust this person to do what I'm going to do. Mom, is that you? No, yeah, you can bring her on in. I'm sure everybody would love to see old Charlotte. So yeah, I think it's just a really, really messy system. I really would like to see.
I'll just say, yo, Mom, I've got a podcast going on.
Mom's in town this week.
Hey, Mom, we're doing a podcast.
Oh, Mom. No, my mom's in town.
Is she moving here?
I don't know. You want to ask her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mom, you want to come on the podcast? Oh, she left.
Did she go look at that place today?
Yeah, she really likes it. I think they're going to get it.
Which one? The one
over there in the ranch.
She got they got a timeline they're looking at?
By the end of the month.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
And next
You think
month,
you'd be in a better mood?
I'm in a fine mood. I've just been really stressed lately, man. It's like,
I'm really happy about her coming for you.
Yeah.
It, like, sort of in light of everything that's going on in your life now, but the fact that Charlotte's going to have her around too, and that he's going to be able to like help and spend time with her.
my
and,
niece,
like,
Lily, she's so excited.
Happy. I'm so happy for you, man.
So it's perfect because Lily is like this little master artist, and like she's coming to the art capital of the world. I would imagine, like she's really, really talented.
I was telling Eden about that the other night. I talked to him last night, or I think last night I was talking to him
because he loves messing around with drawing and all that.
He loves drawing, yeah. But I told him he vaguely remembers. I was like, "You remember Lily, Paul's niece?" He's like, "No." I remember you were throwing bean bags at me at the ice cream place, and he's like, "No." And anyways, he's excited, so I'm excited for him to because he was telling me like a couple of weeks ago. He's like, "Dad, I want new friends."
Yeah,
I'm like, "Okay,
me too." That's easy. I guess I was going to see if Charlotte was going to come in here. What time is it? Oh, we're past 5 minutes past. All right, so it's recording for 52 minutes, but. All right, so that's episode 37. What do we need to talk about? Anything to close?
Who's speaking next week?
Sonia
Johnson.
You want to tell the crowd where they can coming to
I can't remember. It was 1801.
Yep.
1801. North Lockwood Ridge in Sarasota, Florida, at 7 p.m. Grace Life Church.
Great Life Sarasota.
Yep, Grace Life Sarasota. Come see us. If you're not in Sarasota and you're not able to come watch us live, you are able to watch us live on Facebook, 7 p.m. Wednesday nights.
But even just come.
Just come.
Yeah, just
I would love it if you would come.
just show up.
Please.
Yeah. But yeah, big shout out to Grace Life Sarasota, Pastor Joe. He's got a big announcement at church tomorrow. We're all looking forward to finding out what that is. I've loved it over there. Again, you can also if you're wondering what it is that we're doing, like why we're three goofy guys sitting on a podcast just talking about drugs and
Our lives. Whatever.
So we are the three amigos of Project Exodus Corp / Project Exodus Homes. We are a nonprofit organization in addition to a group of recovery homes that help people in early recovery get and stay sober / clean. We raise money to help those people in those early days. They, get a cell phone, get a bus pass, help them find a job, and make that transition a little bit easier. So if you're interested in donating to that cause, you can go to our website, www.projectexoduscorp.com, and you can donate there. But you can also check out our store. We have a very unique line of t-shirts that are recovery related, hoodies, hats, all kinds of merch that you could check out. And all the proceeds from those go to this same cause to help. Oh, here comes trouble.
Come here.
What you got? You might want to set that down. Do you want to get on the podcast? Will you get that from her? Or will she not let me?
Come here, Charlotte.
Hey, come here. You want to come sit on the podcast with Daddy and Doodoo? This way. Come this way. Yeah, come say hi.
Yeah.
You guys get a special treat. You want me to hold you or you want Doodoo? No, okay. Oh, who is that?
She knows there's something.
Say hi. Can you say hi? Wave. Hi. So this is Charlotte, Daddy's little princess. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me?
Dad.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Meow. You want to sing Wheels on the Bus?
Ah.
Sing it. Wheels on the bus. And round, round and round, the wheels on the bus go all through the town.
Dad.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Good job.
She a little farmer stand, everything going.
Yeah, she's the apple of my eye. All right. So for all of us here at Project Exodus, this has been episode 37. You want to say bye? Wave. Bye. Bye. You all have a fantastic week. Bye, Charlotte. Say I love you. Blow a kiss. So go give Joel a hug. No sad. He's crying.
No.
Are you okay? Have a good night. Peace.